Yeah, and she probably wouldn't like this conversation. She'd probably leave. Like, just like she did there. She'd probably leave. Hey guys, and welcome back to our Sims 4 Game of Thrones challenge. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is our part 5 in our challenge, and welcome to our Cerwyn house. So this is like at least 2 parts of our Cerwyn family. We're going to be spending the next 2 to 3 parts with them as we get kind of a little bit used to their house, the way they do things, and we kind of introduce their story to our overall kingdom of the north. So let me introduce you guys to them and we will get started. Okay guys, so here are the Cerwyns, and let me introduce you to the head of the family. This is Medgar Cerwyn, and he is an adult, and he is a self-assured, ambitious, and active sim. His family, his aspiration is to have a successful lineage, so he is all about taking care of his family. Kind of similar to how Ned Stark is, but because Medgar is a noble and kind of a vassal of the Starks, he is a little bit more, he's not very power grabby, but he's a little bit more looking to like up his status, but he wants to just like basically hold his position. He wants to uphold his family name, make sure his kids are well taken care of, and kind of be the best lord that he can be. And so this is Medgar. I can tell you a little bit about his background in a few other parts as it becomes more relevant, but he doesn't have a wife right now. His wife died in childbirth, and he's been taking care of his 2 kids for most of their lives, and now they're young adults and becoming, I guess, testaments to the family name, and so they're going to go out and basically help, I guess, better the family, and so he wants to make sure that they have all the opportunities that they can. And so our second sim that we're going to be dealing with is Janelle, or Jonelle, depending on how you say it. And look at her, she's so pretty. I loved this hair. Stealthic hair for the win. Just a little bit of a plug for one of my favorite CC creators. And so Janelle is a creative insider and a snob. Her lifetime aspiration is a Renaissance sim, so she wants to learn as many things as she can and be as successful at them as she can. I kind of did that as like a testament to how people used to raise up their daughters to learn as many skills as possible, like weaving or reading or writing or music, things of that nature. So she's going to be our jack of all trades sim, but she's also an insider, so she takes her status as a noble very seriously, which also kind of goes into her snob thing. So she doesn't really like any other sims that aren't in her club, and 2 not a noble. So she doesn't get along with peasants very well. She doesn't get along with anybody of a lower class, and she's always looking to do better and to get higher. So status is very important to her. She's a very nice sim, but she's not but she does worry a lot about what people think of her. So hopefully we'll be able to like spend a lot of time with her and kind of see how she reacts in this environment where there aren't a lot of other noble houses for her to interact with, so she's going to have to deal with peasants and merchants, and we're going to see if she like immediately goes and tries to befriend a bunch of some of the Stark children, if she wants to befriend Sansa, or if she wants to kind of like weasel her way into a higher status by kind of trying to get with Jon or even Robb. And that's Jonelle. And the last person we're going to be talking to, or at least the last person in this house, is Clay. And Clay is like pretty much not the opposite of his sister, but like very different. He is an active, outgoing, self-assured, and gregarious sim. His aspiration is to be a friend of the world. So he doesn't really care about status. Even though he is like the heir to the Cerwyn family name, he doesn't really care much about status. He doesn't care much about differences between people. He just wants to make a lot of friends and be the best lord that he can be. And so he is very confident in his abilities and is very nice to all his friends, and so he wants to meet all of the Sims in this area, make a bunch of friends, have people, and be very well liked. I can kind of tell he's probably going to get along well with the Starks, but he kind of has he kind of clashes with his sister a lot because she thinks he should pay attention to their status more and take it a little bit more seriously, and he thinks she overreacts a lot. So that is our family, guys, and we're going to basically be spending the day with them, getting Medgar a career, probably getting upping these guys' skills, trying to get her skills, and we might take them out tonight to go to a club or something like that. Maybe they'll meet some of the Stark kids, maybe they'll kind of interact with each other a little bit, and we might end up having them added to the Nobles of the North club, and they will end up having club gatherings and things of that nature. So we're gonna see how this goes, but I hope you guys are excited. I'm so ready to start the rest of these parts because I can't wait for you guys to meet all of the other families that we have, and as the Cerwyns story kind of progresses, they'll mesh more with the Stark family, and then they'll mesh more with all of the other families that we have, and it's just going to be so great. So let's get started with this part. Well, Medgar and Noelle were basically having a conversation, so let's see if we can get them talking to each other. They already have a pretty good relationship.
Shabini.
Medgar's basically trying to see what Jonelle wants from her life, because basically she's a young adult now, and he wants to see how she wants to go about kind of, I feel weird saying this, I feel like it's going bringing honor to the family. I sound like a Mulan person. So what do we want to do? Let's do a heartfelt compliment.
Hey, Bruce.
It's just, where's the discussion interest trait? There's discuss their interests. Oh, hey Clay, what are you doing?
Scoomba Batanabi.
Medgar, talk to your son. Oh, well no, he left, never mind. Well, he's basically asking her, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to get married off? Do you want to start a family? Do you want to stay here? Do you want to get a job? Technically the girls don't have jobs here, but Medgar is fairly he's fairly progressive as a father, so he would be okay with her getting not necessarily a job, but using all of the many skills that she's going to get to make a little bit of money. He's not against it. Let's see. Well, they can become best friends. Try and become best friends. So that'd be good. So that means that they have a really good relationship. And so maybe that could be a thing, because normally, especially in this kingdom, men always become the heirs of their fathers. So, but because Jonelle is so close with her dad, he might end up naming her his heir instead of Clay. But that could be an issue too. They could end up having problems later because she could possibly end up becoming the heir and not him. I wonder how he would take that, because he's such a nice Sim. I don't see how it would necessarily make everyone too upset, but they're pretty much the same age. Oh, well, he made food. Thanks, Clay. Yeah, they don't have any servants. They have a good amount of money, but they don't have any servants currently because, one, there aren't enough servant houses for everyone to have a servant. Really, Aris is the only servant in the area. Her mom used to be a servant, but she got too old. No one will hire her anymore. So as we continue to grow the kingdom, we're probably going to get the Cerwyns a servant at some point. We're probably going to renovate their house too and make it a little bit bigger. But that's probably when, one, they get a lot more money, and we kind of move the nobility brackets. So originally in the last few parts, I told you guys that the nobility brackets are going to be about 50,000 for royalty, 30,000 for nobles, and about 10 to 20,000 for merchants, and then anything lower than that would be peasant. So as these people make some more money, we're going to kind of move those brackets and make it so that
Finia Payfim.
you have to be like maybe 40,000 to be a noble, and 60,000 to be royalty. But that's a household thing, so it's not on an individual basis. It looks nice that Clay made food. Where is he going? Clay, where are you going? Did you have to leave to go get, like, did you? Maybe he did. I forgot a door. Oh wow, I'm a bad builder. And technically I didn't even build this house, I just made some renovations. So let's just add a door. Because I thought there was a door, because there are arches everywhere. So I was like, oh yeah, there's totally a door in this house. But apparently not. They apparently do not have a door at all. Let's add. Nah, it's too big. Let's cancel. Let's add. Let's add an archway so that people can get in and out. We'll have to move trash can. Twitch, 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 twitch. Put it over here. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Move this way. Now put the archway. Come on. Yes. Awesome. So now they can get in and out. Oh, I felt that's so bad. I can't believe I forgot. Okay. So, see, this is like one of the things that breaks the immersion. Like, she's playing Blick Block on her phone, and like, I want you guys to feel like this is at least somewhat medieval, and I can't do that when they're playing games on their phones. Okay. Janelle, come clean up. Your needs are okay, but you should come clean up. So I guess the like small tasks like cleaning and cooking are going to be split between Clay and Jonelle, because I don't think Medgar would cook or clean or do anything. Oh, he's practicing punching. So this house has 2 stories. And there's this story which has like a bathroom and then 1 bedroom, which is where Medgar's going to sleep. And then the kids are going to sleep downstairs. I'm trying to decide if Clay should have some type of job. I'm probably going to make him have a job. I don't know what would be the best one. We might have Medgar be a police officer. That would work out so well if he was a police officer, and we could have him do our get to work thing, so we could follow him to work every once in a while, and as he met some of the people who like live in the area, because most of the time like royalty are kind of involved in their house, but they're not that involved, and nobles are always more involved in the community. So we're gonna make it so that these guys are pretty involved. Like I think making him a police officer would work really well. So once you're done, Medgar, go to the bathroom. As soon as I remember where yep, use the bathroom. And then, Jonelle, what are you doing? You're watching TV and talking. Okay. You guys are having a happy conversation. Why don't you brighten his day, discuss interests. Where did he go? Clay, what are you doing? Oh.
Nabakuzip? Haha, Quink!
Fremik Shinishi. Barl Pathamian.
I forgot that I left this here. I pretty much like left it in the middle of the floor. Didn't do anything with it. Okay. Oh, they're gonna sit down and talk. Okay. So we're talking about the food in the area and well, how the decorations in the house looks, because they recently moved in. They moved in with the Starks, so let's get to know her a little bit better. Trying to up your relationship with your sister. Ask her about her day. Since they're both young adults, they don't really have to do anything other than kind of except work. And I don't think we're gonna have her actually get a job. We might make Clay get a job. Yeah, let's see what job we should have him. He wants to be a friend of the world, so what would that kind of translate into? I'm not sure.
A beanie Shrosies, New
Like,
Lloyd.
maybe he would be a police officer with his dad.
Binkapa.
I think that would work. I don't think he would be a doctor. Maybe. He wouldn't be an athlete. An entertainer, a writer. I don't know. Maybe he'd be a doctor. Yeah. And truthfully, I've never done the doctor career in Get to Work. Like, I always did detective and I always did scientist. I never did doctor. For some reason, doctor never, like, appealed to me in any way, shape, or form. So maybe we'll make him a doctor. Yeah, he looks like he would do it. And he'd be good. He'd be really good with patients. Okay, so and then we're gonna make Medgar a detective. Yeah, let's do that. And then Jonelle is going to stay home
Bethate Pelka.
and kind of be like, I don't want to say she wants to be a socialite, but she doesn't think that a woman of her status should have to work. So Medgar is going to be a detective and Clay is going to be a doctor, or at least whatever career that goes to doctor. Yay! He wants to up his skills. That's kind of great. Like I told you guys in the other parts, the sons and the sons and fathers or the nobles are supposed to be at least warriors in some form. So I put this up here so that they could kind of practice. So the fact that he went up here and did it on his own means he like wants to do that. And he is an active sim. Like where is he is an active sim. So these sims tend to be energized, can pump up other sims, and maybe become upset if they don't exercise for a period of time. So yeah, like I wanted to make it so like all of the like people who are supposed to be heirs of their noble houses are trying to be active so that they want to exercise, which we're going to say is they're like them trying to up their fighting skills. So he's trying to up his fighting skill.
Miss Stevie Flena. Shell.
And I added a TV in their house, and I know it breaks basically the immersion, but I didn't see like any harm in it. So let's have her do like a small classic painting, just to kind of start her painting skill. And since she's probably going to learn it really quickly because of her quick learner, so it says quick learners build all skills a little bit faster. So she's probably going to do this or at least get better at it really quickly. So we'll be able to like make a little bit of money off her paintings, probably showcase them around. So if she wants to have like a male suitor, it sounds so weird to say, she'll be able to be like, oh yeah, I painted this and I'm really good at like this and playing music and all this other stuff. So, and I love our little fridge. I love the fridges. And this one works as a stove. I think I'm gonna add like, I want to show you guys, like I'll show you what it looks like because I feel like I have the time. She's still painting. So there's a stove that I pulled as custom content. It's bakery stove. I think it's this one, or this is that's the medium one. This is the big one. I feel like they're the exact same size. Okay, let's move this over here somewhere. Well, look how big it is. But it basically works as a stove, and it's so huge, and it's brick. I feel like if we add a bakery, probably not in this kingdom, we might add a bakery in this kingdom. It might just be like basic stuff, or just like a restaurant maybe when we get dine out. When we get dine out. But we might add that to something, but I don't think it's necessary in anything like this, especially when the family's the ones cooking and they don't have really a staff of any kind. Okay, there we go. But I wanted to show you guys that because I love that stove. I think it looks so cool, but I never have any space for it, and it's so big. I was thinking about adding it to our to Winterfell, but I never got a chance. Or at least I didn't get around to it. Oh, they hugged. That's cute. So what are you guys going to do? Clay, what are you doing? You want to talk to your dad. You want to meet someone new. Well, it's 10:45. And you're kind of tired. But I kind of wanted to send him out to like meet people. And you're tired too. Are you tired? Yes, everyone's tired. That stinks. Okay. Well, yeah, you're gonna go upstairs. Nope, Medgar, go upstairs to sleep. This is your bed. Sleep here. You're gonna claim it, and you're gonna sleep here. You're not sleeping there. Okay. Go downstairs. Clay. Go to the bathroom. And then come and go to sleep. While your sister finally finishes up her painting. Come on, girly. It shouldn't take that long. You're a quick learner, right? Almost there. Speed this up a little bit. Okay, that's not bad. Let's critique work. She can critique her own work as a snob. What do you think of it?
Paguna, Brashu, and Arva. Huh.
She thinks it's creative. Like, I might change this little alcove thing. Like, it was part of the build when I got it off the gallery, and I kind of just made some small edits, but this part was here the whole time, and I don't know if I like it all that much. She's still critiquing it. And it's a classic, it's okay, and it's worth $79. So let's frame it, and let's just put it up. Because we don't want to sell it yet. I don't think she'd be okay with selling like just an okay painting. It would bother her. You're still tired. Nope, that's not where you sleep. You're not sleeping there. Even though he's your brother, you don't sleep there. You sleep here. Oh, and I added a yoga mat here because I thought it would be really cute for one, and I was like, well, since she's here all the time, I don't see why she wouldn't like try and learn some new skills. And since yoga doesn't seem to be like more of a fighting thing, and I know she would probably still want to like be as fit as possible. So Medgar woke up. Yay. Okay, so we're going to go back downstairs. And so did Clay. Clay's hungry. And he's sore. Oh, poor darling. Okay, so we're going to just pull from here. Okay, so he decided to get... So they're both... What is that anyway? Don't remember what he made. Mac and cheese. It's okay mac and cheese. Like, see, that animation still looks weird. Like, it looks like they're opening a fridge. But there's no fridge. But it's okay. As long as I get to keep my pot, I'm fine. And let's have Medgar light the fire once he's done eating. And Jonelle is still asleep. She can wake up. She can spend a little time with her family. Grab a serving. What's he talking about? Because there's so many less people, or so there's a lot less. There we go. I can't talk. There's a lot less people in this area. It's really different. Like, you know, you guys saw in the other parts, I was like running around trying to figure out where everyone was and what they were doing, and there was never really like a downtime with these guys. It's just like, oh yeah, we're like a cozy little family sitting by the fire. No worries, we're just gonna sit here. This is just so picturesque. Like, there's a fire going, and they're just eating their okay mac and cheese. It's pretty much perfect. I love how this is so telling. Like, she's sitting at the head of the table. And even though it doesn't really mean anything, they're just eating breakfast, I feel like it means something. Just a little something. Like, oh, she knows she's in charge. She knows she runs her brother and her dad. That if she wanted to, she could like take over the entire family. I just like she has that phase, that idea. Like, I can totally do this. Well, you got like a few minutes before you're supposed to go to work. So I think I'm going to follow Clay to work because Medgar can why is that a thing? I mean, I get it, bro. I feel like you're like real pumped for the day, but let's change. No, we're gonna send him alone. send him off to work on his own.
Alright.
And then we're going to follow Clay, because Clay is our heir, and we're going to make sure that he makes enough friends and does really well at his job. And we know Medgar's going to do fine.
Daisy.
Nope. Oh, he starts work tomorrow. We could have followed Medgar. Aw, I feel bad now. I didn't actually keep track of that. So he wants to send an energized text. Let's send an energized text to your dad, who is working currently. Practice speaking in the mirror and go for a jog. Let's go for a jog. Like, the area that we're in is really nice. I think it's pretty much picturesque. So let's exercise. No, let's go here. Energized jog. Go jogging. Off you go. Jonelle, clean up dishes. Be funny with Medgar. Meet someone new. So she wants to meet new people. I wonder where'd she do that? Because her brother... Who's that? Friendly introduction. I don't know you. I love your hair though, in the hair color. Let's meet Jewel.
Dag.
What are you doing in our house, Jewel? Let's get to know her. See who she is. Ask her some questions. See if she's noble. Because as we know, Jonelle doesn't like many people who aren't noble. Oh, well, she's a genius. Jonelle has learned that Jewel is a community gardener. Gardens for all. Oh, she's a gardener, so that probably does make her a merchant. I don't think Jonelle would like her very well. So she'd ask her about her. Oh, well, no. So she doesn't want to talk to her either. Alright. I should really get going. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you later. Okay. Oh, well, there's like a bunch of plants. So let's see if we can harvest some of these and then plant them in our garden. And you're still in your sleepy wear. I put everybody in robes, but it doesn't seem to be the best choice. Change outfit to everyday. There we go. Let's harvest. Harvest. Can you harvest here? Nope. Who are you? I wonder if you're an alien. You have purple skin. Demi Games. Friendly introduction.
Hello.
She looks like a community gardener too.
Niara.
Teru.
Gushal. Tribnathenib.
Yalig. Moobna.
I don't think she'd like her very much. Cause she doesn't like
Bethate Pelka.
She doesn't like anybody who's not noble.
Oosh.
She's like, go away. I don't want to deal with you. Harvest. And I feel like that's going to like bite her in the butt at some point. So let's plant all of those fancy little things. Where did she put them? Plant. Nope. Get them here. And then let's plant the strawberries and about 2 of these. And plant. What's Clay doing? Clay is playing Sims Forever. He wants to make a new friend, still practice speaking in the mirror, and use the punching bag for an hour. So let's go meet Demi, because he would actually be nice to Demi. And she's so close, so he can just go say hi. Well, let's see. Clay would probably heartfelt compliment her. She's really pretty. Ask her about her career, even though we pretty much know based on her outfit.
Sambo Yelps?
Oh, and Jewel's back. They're like basically talking over the hedge, like we're in two different worlds, but we can talk to you occasionally. So let's talk to Jewel too.
Sila.
Let's discuss their interests,
Droba.
brighten their day. Be like, I'm sorry, my sister's kind of a douche, but she means well. I'm a nice person though.
Illinois. Bombzoid dimpish.
Sambo yells.
Nilsy.
Yeah, and she probably wouldn't like this conversation.
Zombo.
She'd probably leave. Like, just like she did there. She'd probably leave. Play Sims for 5 hours. I've played it longer than that. This is just for this game. Well, his hygiene is kind of bad.
Kajun. Baldra Amaga Jagorg.
We'll tell an engaging story.
Who yibs?
Get to know.
Nada.
Get to know.
Urlitz Bagorbane.
And once he gets to know them, he's pleasant. And what does gregarious do? Like, I saw that on his thing. He is a gregarious sim. So gregarious sims build friendly relationships faster. Okay. And he's confident.
Smintina.
And he had a good workout. So he wants to make one of them his friend. So who do you think? I think he'd probably be friends with Jewel. Is Demi is family oriented. Jewel is clumsy. Oh, that's so cute. Well, you guys really pretty much have jobs, so we should leave you alone. So he wants to. Does he still want to punch the bag? Yeah, punching bag. Upstairs. Punching bag. Yep, come do the punching bag for an hour. Okay guys, we're going to just pause this part right here. You guys kind of got a chance to meet the Cerwyn family, get to know them a little bit, meet Jonelle and Clay and Medgar, and now that you guys have met them, we'll be able to kind of expand on their story in the next few parts, and probably in the next part, mostly because I'm still about to record it, mostly in the next part we're probably going to have them go out and possibly see how the kids react, or one or two of the kids react to the new areas in town. So thanks you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you really love me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!